There's a hotel room in Las Vegas that's over $100,000 a night called the Empathy Suite, and for perspective, that's more than the average nurse makes in America in a year, which is kind of sad. But it did get me thinking, what is the worst room that this hotel offers? Well, in this video, I'm going to 4 of the most expensive hotels across America and booking the worst room, because I want to find out if these worst rooms still offer a luxury experience.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a kitty.
Guys, we're here at the Rosewood Mansion at Turtle Creek. This place looks phenomenal. Right out the gate, I gotta say, it's very unique looking. You could tell it's luxury, but you could also tell it's classy. Also, I was just about to say fancy living here I come, but I don't know, maybe not. As we head into the first hotel, just for context, here are the most expensive rooms at the 4 hotels in this video. And I want to find out what the price of the worst room is at each one, starting with the Rosewood Mansion in Dallas, Texas. To do this, here's a quick clip showing my phone call with the booking agent. I was actually looking for the worst room that you guys offer.
There aren't any worse rooms.
I mean, like, whichever one has the worst view, or by the elevator, or the noisiest, or perhaps the most complaints.
If you're looking for the most ideal price, it would be a grand total of $744.63. Would you like to proceed?
I don't think that guy liked me very much, but proceed I did. Smells good. First impression. I gotta ask if there's any downgrades available. You guys have any, like, downgrades available for the room or no?
You book the deluxe room is the lowest.
I indeed got the lowest, which reminds me, I made this special You're the Best Worst trophy to give to the hotel at the end who had the best worst room. Don't mind me, just enjoying some of the free amenities in the lobby as I make my way up to the room. But remember kids, nothing in life is free.
This is terrible! Actually, it's room tour time!
Which is first on our hotel checklist, then we'll check out the hotel amenities, and finally we'll see if we can look at the most expensive room. Now where were we? Upon entry, we have this hallway with a bathroom at the end. Here's a closer look. Notice the marble with gold accent, as well as nice looking bathroom items. However, that's a rather average toilet. This shower looks pretty nice. Pretty solid water flow. Is that superior luxury water flow? I don't think so. It is half gold. Moving on, here's the room area equipped with a reading nook and king-sized bed. Listen, I said 30 million or no deal. I'm not on the phone with anybody. And I thought this was a closet for a second, but really it's like a food bar.
Look at all these free snacks and drinks.
Rainwater.
Free water tastes so good.
Warning, this was indeed not free. I hope you guys are enjoying the tour so far. I'm about to test out the comfiness of this bed. The first time I jumped on it, I just kind of hurt my face. So we'll try again this time, nice and easy. After thoroughly testing the comfiness of this bed, which I'm gonna do at every hotel, by the way, you're welcome. Bed comfiness, 9 out of 10. We're about to check out something that has a huge impact on the price of the room at these very expensive hotels, and that is the view. While it is a decent view, I suppose, the penthouse on the other side of the hotel would have a much better view of the Dallas skyline. Now it's time to check out what amenities are at this hotel, and this is what I'm most curious about for this video, because if the amenities are really good, I thought maybe the cheapest room is worth booking. Does it matter that I'm in, like, the worst room in the hotel? No? Okay, good. Guys, this is one of the fanciest restaurants I've ever been to in my life. I didn't know how to act. I mean, the first thing I saw on the menu is golden caviar, which belongs in a Mr. Beast thumbnail. All right, for y'all's entertainment, I think I'm gonna ask for the worst item on the menu, as well as the best item on the menu. I told the waiter I wanted the best and worst thing on the menu, and this artichoke came out first, which is the worst thing on the menu. Guys, I gotta be honest, the artichoke almost tastes like nothing. It's actually not bad. It's good. I like nothing. After a fancy sip of iced tea, the supposed best thing on the menu made its way to my table, A5 Wagyu steak, which I've never had before. Without a doubt, the best steak I've ever had in my life. I am so sorry for not sharing. Here, take a bite. I said take it. No, really, imagine if technology gets so good one day you could actually taste through the screen. In other news, I've changed clothes because the next amenity we're taking a look at is the hotel gym. Snazzy. Today is upper body. I'll try to switch it up as we go on, but I gotta say this first hotel gym was pretty nice. They even had a nice sauna in the locker, and my personal favorite, a fully functional steam room. We have one important task that we haven't done yet that I'm gonna try to do at every hotel in this video. And that is attempt to see the most expensive room. My plan is to just go up there and knock on the door. My brother told me that's dangerous.
Oh no. Scan my card. No! The cards only work to scan your floor.
With little options left, I decided to ask management if I could just see the penthouse for a quick second.
You want to see what it looks like in person? Is there any way I can
Let's
see
see
it?
if it's vacant. I'll see if I can.
Okay, thank you so much. Someone's in it? Okay.
I was about to get granted access to see the penthouse, but Bill Gates was up there or something, and I couldn't see it right now.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and get it.
Guys, we're in Beverly Hills, California at, you guessed it, the Beverly Hills Hotel. As a Texan, I must admit this weather is unbeatable. I might go in there and see Jack Sparrow or Jim Carrey or who's the other actor? Or Taylor Swift. Funny enough, I did meet a very famous celebrity while I was in there, so take your guesses now. I already booked the worst room while I was at the airport. The worst room that you guys have. The worst room.
Worst room we have.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have any worst room, to be fair. So we do have the superior room, a rate of $1,425 for the night, excluding taxes.
That sounds like a lot for the worst. I'll take it. That was fun. They're always confused when I'm asking for the worst room and seemingly very offended. As we head in, check out where they let me park all my cars and look at this fancy red carpet that leads you to the front door. And before we go in, just wanted to remind you that one of these 4 hotels is gonna win the award of the best worst room, which is a big deal, okay? So take your guesses.
All right, here we go.
Right away, you notice the lobby is a very elegant design, and they displayed expensive jewelry and clothes in these windows.
Do you guys have any like downgrades available?
That's a first. I could take a look.
Okay, thanks. Or is there one with like the least square footage? Is that a thing or no?
Guys, despite my question being so dumb, this lady was putting in work to get my room downgraded, and amazingly, she changed my room to the one with the least square footage in the whole hotel.
I found one a floor below that's.
Oh, sweet. Okay, awesome.
The concierge took my bags, and on the way to the room, I saw some things we're gonna check out later.
Ooh, we're gonna work out there later, and that's where we're gonna eat later. Ooh, green felt.
And here's a look at the hotel checklist. Once again, we're starting with the worst room tour.
These hallways kind of feel new and old at the same time. Hard to explain. Guys, I found my downgraded room.
I can't resist absolutely belly flopping on the bed when I come in the room. But before I did that, I did notice there was a cool Beverly Hills emblem like embroidered onto the comforter. But I think you guys deserve a more detailed room tour. Upon entry, you're met with a very bright layout, a picture to the right, and a closet to the left with decent space. Moving on, here's a couple different angles of what the room looks like overall. And check it out, they left me a note and called me Mr. Michael Turk. How nice of them to put free waters in the room. That was more than I thought. Anyway, sorry to interrupt our room tour. I just have to read this custom letter that they gave to me.
Dear Mr. Michael, welcome, peasant. Thank you for choosing the worst room. Make sure you upgrade next time. Sincerely, the Beverly Hills staff.
Okay, just kidding. They didn't say that. It was just a pretty basic welcome note. You can pause and read if you'd like. Here's the bathroom, which looks nice. By the toilet is a phone to make business calls even while you're going. And they have a scale to check in on the status of your dad bod. The bathroom counters are marble, and naturally there's a small TV in the mirror, which is honestly quite unnecessary.
These robes look pretty cozy. I'm excited to take a shower later. Ooh.
This was one of the most confusing showers I've ever seen, but admittedly, it was very nice. There were tons of not free snacks and drinks in here, but on a serious note, this was a really good variety. Please enjoy this bed comfortability test. This is important work, okay? Like, I'm sinking into it a bit too much. Also, this pillow is so thin. I'm gonna have to go 6 out of 10. Now that that's over, let's explore the hotel amenities. The first amenity we're checking out is, you guessed it, the gym.
I hope tank tops are allowed in this hotel.
I had to go down these stairs, and while I was on my way, I noticed this coffee shop, and guess what? The coffee was actually free.
Let's try this Beverly Hills coffee. My mouth actually is watering. That's really good. This workout's about to be turbocharged. Ooh, I think this actually is free water.
And free vegan energy bites with dates, cashews, coconut, cranberry, and lemon. We're doing kind of a full body lift at this hotel. I gotta say, it's a better gym than the Dallas one. And I took advantage of the free weight squat rack, which is nice that they had one. And do you know what's a perfect hotel amenity after a tough lift? The pool. If you couldn't tell from that last clip, it's absolutely beautiful outside, and chilling out by the pool is super relaxing. So naturally, I'm gonna do a cannonball into the pool, and I must say, this was very awkward.
Bruh. Huh?
At least I got a free ice cream cookie sandwich right after to make me feel better.
Guys, I'm quite embarrassed after that cannonball. I gotta get out of here. This is a nice treat.
After I freshened up, I was on my way to the restaurant when something crazy happened. I saw someone I just felt like I've seen before in my lifetime, and when I looked again, I knew I've seen them before from somewhere.
I'm like 95% sure I just saw Mark Wahlberg. Let's go see. I'm a little nervous. Guys, what's up? Mark, nice to meet you. God bless you, brother. Please. Appreciate that.
Yeah, guys, Mark and I basically became best friends after this, and he asked me to be in his next movie, so I'm sorry if I don't upload that much on YouTube anymore, but I hope you guys understand. In other news, it's time to hopefully check out the most expensive room at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
One of like the penthouse suites. Is there any way I can just look at it? Or whatever's typically the most expensive.
You're doing some research?
Research, yeah.
Hey guys, guess what? We're seeing room 22A, which when you go on their website and click on Legendary Bungalows, just so happens to be the most expensive room at this hotel. So yeah, just trying to dramatically tell you that we did it. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it's a bungalow, so this is like a suite, and you can connect like 3 bungalows, so it's like 3.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I'm trying to be low-key about the filming, by the way, because I wasn't 100% sure if I was allowed to.
Do you know how much this typically is per night?
So for like bungalow suites, especially this one's specialty, like the regular is like $20,000.
Listen, don't get me wrong, this bungalow looks pretty awesome, but for 20 grand, I feel like I should get part equity in the hotel after I leave or something.
Oh, that's the main bathroom?
Just like the master.
Is there any way I can get upgraded to this? You can ask, we'll ask. No, I'm just kidding.
Would, but there's so much extra.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to this lady, she was super helpful, but now that we've seen the room, the last thing to do is get some food at the hotel restaurant.
How you doing?
I'm sorry, Mr. Curtis.
Yeah.
Just don't want shorts.
Well, guys, I got kicked out of the restaurant.
And if you're thinking, Michael, no big deal, just go put some on. 1, I didn't pack any, and 2, they didn't have any for sale in their little fancy boutique. I wonder if they would have said that to Mark Wahlberg. I have a feeling they wouldn't have.
Thank you so much. Luxury dinner. Shake Shack. Haha. Take that, Polo Lounge.
Honestly, I was sad at first that I got kicked out, but in this moment, I was happy that it happened. I didn't record this, but Mark and I were hanging out for a while, playing some football catch, stuff like that. But now...
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.
Would you look at that? I teleported yet again, this time in the Big Apple, aka New York City. I'm staying at the Four Seasons Hotel here in New York City on 57th Street. I booked this room while at the airport. I feel stupid every time I'm wearing this. Whatever, who cares?
Hello, welcome to Four Seasons, New York.
I was looking to book the worst room that you guys have.
Okay, the most economic for tonight. It would be our junior suite city view.
Okay.
After taxes, you're looking closer to about $2,400.
Yes, I'm spending way too much on this video. I'm begging you guys to subscribe, honestly. I don't even have sponsors, just the Google ads. However, that still pales in comparison to the most expensive room at this hotel, if you even want to call it a room. It's actually $80,000 a night. It's the Ty Warner Penthouse. I think that's the name of the guy who made this building, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Turns out it is his name, and fun fact, he's also the owner of Beanie Babies. Who knew stuffed animals could be such a lucrative endeavor?
Thank you, sir.
Walking into this hotel, I could already sense it had a more luxury vibe than the previous two.
Hello. Do you guys have any downgrades available?
We do
could have you in the most standard room that we have.
Is there one with the worst view?
Who are you planning on putting in the room?
Me. Just myself.
We have you in the standard room, which is basically a city view. Most of our other rooms that we do provide upgrades are usually ones that's a park view.
Oh, so the park view is better than the city view?
Yes.
For most people?
Yes.
But I'm not most people. I'm determined to get that worst view. Anyway, heading up to the room, you can see they have people to open the elevator for you and even someone to help you press your floor button.
Absolute luxury.
Maybe it's terrible, we'll see. And per usual, here's our New York City hotel checklist, starting with the worst room tour.
Hi. Good, how are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
I was about to scream this is terrible, but this room is actually kind of large, especially for New York City, which threw me off. And yes, I did place my camera in here first, but I barely looked, okay? Because it's customary, I just had to flop on the bed real quick, and now we're about to begin the official room tour. As you open the door, you're met with a rather long hallway for New York City, and to the left is the food and drink bar. Make another left, and you're met with a lot of wood. I mean, look at it from this angle. Something interesting that I wasn't expecting is this sort of like hallway area with storage, and the bathroom is in front of me, which by the way, there's mirrors everywhere, so you guys can see my camera and tripod. I think they do that to make it feel bigger in here. Moving onward, we have this all marble bathroom, which really gives the luxury vibe, and a toilet with, you guessed it, a phone. I mean, seriously, someone please comment and tell me why fancy hotels have a phone by the toilet. Here's the counter, which looks nice, and they even have smelling material for the guests to sniff. If this wasn't clear yet from the first two hotels, a good shower is very important to me, especially if I'm paying top dollar, or I guess bottom dollar at the top hotel. Coming out of Wood Central, you enter the main living space where they have a nice desk to do rich person activities and even a couch for when you're just chilling. I like that there's a couch in here and even a chair. I mean, you could have multiple friends in here and not feel cramped or crammed, whatever the word is. Also, the carpet floors are a nice touch. It's soft on my feet. It's definitely a more modern design going on than I expected. I don't really know any other architectural terms. I just feel like this is modern. Enough yapping, let's check out that city view and remember what the front desk lady said. Ladies and gentlemen, check out this New York City view. You get a classic tall building straight ahead, and as you turn to the sides, you get more buildings. Looking down, you get people that look like ants. This is pretty cool. You can actually open the window up a little bit, even though you're this high up, which is scary. I could still drop a penny from up here because it would fit in the crack, but that's an intrusive thought that I'm not gonna let win. One major flaw that I've noticed in this worst room is that this light flickers periodically. Of course, now that I'm recording, it's not doing it, but guess what? I'm determined. I'm gonna start this thing until it does. There! See? I told you I wasn't crazy! Who's up for some New York City hotel amenities? I know I am. And of course, we have to start off by going to the gym. I don't know what y'all thought, but that had me tearing up. Anyways, check out the gym. It looks nice, but honestly, for a hotel that has the audacity to charge me $2,400 in the worst room, it's pretty mid. But I did immediately take advantage of the free water and apple. Look at me go, I'm doing another full body lift.
Refreshing.
Feeling refreshed, it's time to feed my muscles at the hotel restaurant.
What in tarnation is that?
Thankfully, shorts were allowed, but I was still shaking in my boots because I was expecting to see some absurd prices.
What do you think the worst item on the menu is?
Tacos are not very popular anymore. Korean beef tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah.
Okay.
In an astonishing turn of events, at the Four Seasons Hotel, where my room is more than $2,000, the best item on the menu was only $35. Perhaps even more surprising, the worst was $38. I did not expect this, and no one's happier than my wallet.
Oh, those look good. Thank you.
So let's try the best item first. This burger is really good, kind of exactly how you'd expect. I could see how these are the least ordered. After absolutely grubbing, I saw this rare Beanie Baby display courtesy of our guy Ty Warner, and I knew I had to get one for the wifey. Grace, I love you. This one's a long shot, but now it's time to see if we can check out the most expensive room at this hotel. Is there any way, if there's no guest in one of the penthouse rooms, that I could just see it?
So with the penthouse rooms, we typically will book that with our sales team.
Yeah, I was looking at the Ty Warner penthouse, the one that's like 80 grand a night. After listening to my inquiry, the front desk told me to wait patiently as they contacted the higher ups to ask for permission. I guess even just seeing these outrageously priced rooms is more difficult than I thought. Okay, so here's what happened. You see this guy right here? Well, he came over to me while I was waiting and he told me I could see some of the top penthouses available strictly as long as I don't record. But he never said anything about not taking pictures. I go 8 out of 10.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car.
What do you know? I'm here at the Palms Casino and Resort and Hotel, I guess, here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I already did book the cheapest room, looking to book the Empathy Suite.
Oh, the Empathy Suite. For that one, that is request only.
Oh, okay. It's actually, I'm sorry, that was a dumb joke. I was actually just kidding anyway. That one's like,
It's so serious.
can I book the worst room that you guys offer?
Which one?
The worst one.
Okay. Let's see. It's gonna be $100.89.
Ironically, the hotel that's offering the most expensive room is also offering the cheapest of this video. That was not on my bingo card, but I guess you never know what's gonna happen when you go to Vegas.
Ready to party a little bit?
Just relax, honestly.
Right? You want to upgrade your room today? You want to go for like a nice room?
I was actually going to ask if you had any downgrades available.
Oh, downgrade. Actually, to be honest with you.
You do?
Like I said, you don't know what's gonna happen when you go to Vegas. But as I head to my downgraded room, I'm sure you did know that I was gonna show you the Vegas checklist, starting with the worst room tour. And as a final reminder, this is the last hotel we're going to before picking a winner for the coveted Best Worst Room trophy. Oh, I'm right by the elevator. If people are having a party of a night, they're gonna walk out of the elevator and be all loud and crap right by my room. Great. Guys, I might be biased because my last 3 hotels, the rooms were literally like 12 times as much, but let's investigate. I probably should have checked the bed for its cleanliness before I face planted in it, but it's become a tradition at this point, so I just had to do it before I start the official room tour. Walking in, it looks pretty standard. To the left, you have the bathroom, and this toilet has no phone. There is a walk-in shower, but it looks pretty typical, nothing crazy going on, and the counters are not marble. Quick water pressure test. Whoa, that came out fast. Actually, really good water pressure. Here's a good look at the room area overall. Those eyes make me uncomfortable. They do have multicolored furniture pieces, and once again, as you can see, the Jezebel eyes hover over the width of the bed. The drink selection is actually pretty big variety. Now here's some clips of wear and tear I found throughout the room. It's really not that bad, but definitely a noticeable difference in quality from the previous rooms, which to be fair, it's a small fraction of the price. Guys, guess what? I'm actually on the phone this time. You don't believe me?
Yeah, Mike, that'll be $1 billion.
And now folks, prepare to be amazed at this Vegas view. I don't have the force at this hotel like the other one, and that's because these are not automatic blinds. This side's also missing a stick. Come here, look. The view is cool in the sense that it's high up, but besides that, it's mostly just the concrete roof and the other fancy side of the building. I think the Empathy Suite is up there somewhere. However, on the bottom left is the hotel pool, which is a perfect segue to checking out what amenities are offered at this hotel. Now personally, I'd consider the casino more of a trap than an amenity, but regardless, the reality is you have to walk through it to get anywhere in this hotel. Is that where I'm eating later? Of course, we're starting with the hotel gym, and guys, I gotta say, for spending the least amount of money, this was a nice gym. It had a decent amount of equipment, but even better was the atmosphere because you got a great view of the pool that we're gonna check out after this lift. Guys, as you can see, I'm at the pool, and I gotta say, it is insanely hot out here. But despite it being so hot, for some reason, I really just don't want to go in the water. Okay, I know I did a cannonball at the Beverly Hills Hotel, but here, I just really don't feel like it. I also am a little confused because despite having a $100,000 room in the Empathy Suite, it doesn't feel that luxury in terms of this just overall resort. Then again, I think that suite literally has their own pool, so they probably just stay at their suite. Moving on, let's quickly see what another guest thinks of this place. What's the most expensive room you stayed at here?
Just a regular, like, king-size room.
Do you think the Empathy Suite is worth it? It's like $100 grand.
I'm not sure that would be worth it.
Anything bad ever happened to you while you were here?
My sister lost her phone, and they were all trying to find it.
Did they find it?
They did not.
It's honestly okay if you lose your phone here, because guys, look, you can still win $290,000. That's almost 3 nights in the Empathy Suite. Hot take here, I don't recommend gambling in general, but if you're gonna do it, blackjack's probably more likely you're gonna win. You're still more than likely gonna lose everything, but I feel like it's a higher probability than the slot machines. Folks, that right there is my giggity dance because I'm about to eat food at the hotel restaurant. Here's the worst dish according to my waiter. Little did this guy know, I actually like hummus. That was yummy, and surprisingly, he told me the pad thai is the best thing on the menu.
Hey, what's
Dude, the pad thai was indeed fire. The last thing to do is see if we can check out the most expensive room, aka the Empathy Suite.
Let me ask my manager
Thank you so much.
if we even do that, okay?
Okay. Guys, I kid you not, I waited for literally like 20 minutes, and this is what she said to me when she got back.
My manager did say, though, that we don't have anything available to tour. It would have to be security, too, and security center.
When I got home, I had to send the award off to the winner, which is the Beverly Hills Hotel. They better put this in the lobby somewhere. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future, and maybe you'd like the one on screen right now. Till next time, Lord willing, grace, love, peace, and mercy.